Hello! Welcome to another office edition of the Fit and Free Show. I'm ZGALA, the ArtAngel. You can call me Auntie Angel if you like. This is my office. Actually, that's the back, less cluttery side, believe it or not. Believe it or don't. As usual, I'm here being silly and just checking in with myself. Like to remind you don't have to brush your hair or get all the lint off your shirt or wear any special shirt or follow any particular regimen in order to check in with your body, get to know yourself a little bit better. And I find it's an ongoing process. As long as I've been alive, it hasn't ended yet. I imagine it might when I'm dead. But for now, I continue to learn. I continue to grow. I continue to try things, get some things right, some things wrong. And I encourage you to try things out for yourself, see what works for you, and remember that there's not one right way, and that what's right for you one day might not be the same thing the next day. What's right for me today might not be what's right for you today. All that said, I'm going to do some stretching and like to invite you to join me however feels good in your body. I'm going to sit on this thing right now and start off with a little bit of arm stretching. Actually, let's just start with a deep breath, a little bit of exhaling. And yeah, since now I find myself on the floor trying to conform myself to this camera situation, I think I will just do some deep breathing and some upper body stretching. So that's how I like to roll, just free-forming it on the fly. I'm going to bring my attention into the spine a little bit and make sure that I'm sitting balanced like on this little bolster here. Wherever you are, get comfortable and see if you can bring your attention into your spine. Make it more aligned. Maybe roll those shoulders around a little bit and then drop them down and back. And just exhale, pulling up the diaphragm when I exhale and drop in the belly when I inhale. Exhaling and pulling up with the diaphragm, squeezing some air out. Let's do that a couple more times. Breathing in, trying to drop the belly, just relaxing the belly. Sometimes really pooching it out helps to keep the idea being to really expand the lungs and the rib cage without doing this. So sometimes I do that just for exaggerated effect, but right now I'm trying to just open the rib cage. So dropping the belly, expanding the rib cage, and squeezing the rib cage, pulling up in the diaphragm. And still just relaxing into that upright position, not forcing anything, really just trying to bring the attention, the awareness into the breath, into the body, into the spine, and just see if you can let go of some of that stress that's accumulated and just make a little room for new stresses to come in, or for a pause, for a little bit of peace. I'm going to make some big circles with this left arm. I've been dealing with some nerve pain and realizing I haven't been doing my exercises right, so I've been kind of just sloppily following along, which happens, but I'm going to be changing things up. One of the ways to do that is to slow it down and really listen and just pay attention to what's going on in the body, get curious. Going the other way with some big circles. Again, just with the intention of stretching and listening, noticing what's going on in that shoulder and the chest, in the body, in all the ways the body's attached. Relax that arm and go around with the other arm a little bit. And again, just sort of noticing if how they're the same and how they're different. Maybe really putting a name to the quality of sensation. Like I could say this arm feels a little bit maybe hot, maybe cold, I'm not even sure. It's an interesting sensation going on in there. There's, again, there's not a right way and a wrong way. It's just about developing a healthier, loving relationship with the body. I'm going to shake that out. Shake out those shoulders. Let's do some shoulder rotations. Breathing in on the way up and exhaling on the way down. Really just trying to relax. And then breathing in. So tensing on the way up. Breathing in and then just letting that go. Breathing, let's go the other way. Breathing in and then relaxing forward and down. Breathing in and relaxing forward and down. And if you're getting a little lightheaded or dizzy or anything like that, like I just was, then that's a sign from your body you probably had enough for right now, and just relax, just slow it down or stop for right now and take a pause and just see if you can notice what your body's needing. Maybe it's a little bit of stillness. Maybe it's a little bit of sway. I'm going to make some arm circles with the hands, or hand circles, wrist circles. Oh, I got a lot of tension in there, I'm noticing. Stretching those out. Doing a lot of desk work. It's amazing to me how those little actions that seem like nothing, that repetitive, tiny motion, like clicking the mouse and reaching the wrong way, those are things that really tend to tax the body or whatever we're not used to. But I find it's really good to change it up, do different things with the body. It's one of the reasons I love dancing, dynamic movement. You can try some of that. Just see if you can follow your own body, your own arms. Maybe even close your eyes and see how the arms want to move. And just notice how that movement feels. Is it flowy? Right now I'm feeling kind of flowy. Sometimes I feel staccato. And on some edges of this flow, like right there, there's a little stickiness for me. If you have the feeling like you want to put your hands on your body, like I'm doing there on the shoulder where I got some ka-chunks, go ahead and do that. It's your body. You can put your hands on it. Feels like you want to just help encourage something to let go. Let it know that you care, that you're listening. And if the body feels like mine is feeling like I want to add a little more dynamic twisting, go ahead and do that. Or if you feel like you want more stillness, just feel into that. Again, there's not any right or wrong way. It's just about feeling into the movement of the body and maybe letting some shaking happen, letting some releasing happen. Maybe getting the breath involved. I'm just going to explore some forward and backward, some left and some right, some over to the side and some over to the other side. Just exploring those movements. Just Just noticing the time and realizing I have a lunch date with my goddaughter, so I'm going to wrap this up and call it a nice free-form stretching session. I'll be doing some more lower body stuff a little bit later. I'd like to thank you for stopping by. Thank you for being you and let me be me. Thank you if you like and subscribe. I hope you will endeavor to join me in becoming more fit so we can become more free together. Loving your body a little bit more because you're worth it. Your body's the one thing you can't live this life without. The one thing that's always with you. Give it a little bit of love. Thanks for staying curious and courageous. Thanks if you like and subscribe. It does help me out. Check out the description if you want to find other ways you can connect with me, support me. Check out my books on Amazon. Sign up for my mailing list if you want to hear from me sometimes. Don't forget to breathe and smile, whatever else you're into. And hopefully I'll be seeing you soon. Ciao for now.